Warning, this podcast will contain spoilers. What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the As Seen on TV podcast for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 2, Episode 14, Love in the Time of Hydra. Love that name. I'm your host, Mike, and joining me are the familiar faces, Erika. They got jumbled. And Rachel.
Yeah, I'm back up here this time.
And Clio.
Don't get used to
the
this.
jumbling has been happening a lot lately.
We'll be in different places next time.
Truthfully, the order is random. It depends on who answers Skype first.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
That's all it is.
I am usually the one to click first.
She is usually the first one in the call, but today she was not.
Mike, I know you get Loot Crate. So,
Oh, yeah.
Are you official?
Oh, where is it? Hold on. We did it last night. Oh, crap. Yeah. Damn it. Where are we?
Lanyard, we're going to need to issue you a lanyard.
I got lanyard.
During the recording and everything, he just gets
fuck that.
Why?
It's important. You can still hear my voice. So what'd you guys think of this episode?
I like this.
While I'm digging for a lanyard.
This episode was really good.
I agree.
I like the way they brought back Ward.
Yes, I like the way they brought back Ward too.
I actually forgot that 33 ran off together.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't. I don't watch like Pulp Fiction and stuff. But the whole beginning being very reminiscent of that.
Yes, it was.
That is what I thought when they pulled out the guns. I'm like, is this a Pulp Fiction stick up right now?
It was definitely.
My first was like, this is an awful lot of work you're going for just to get a guy to fix her face.
Oh, it's not like they can. It's not like they have money to pay or influence to be like, hey, I need a favor.
Well,
it's sort of like, you have to force this guy or you're not
really. Because when he did it, he was like, well, S.H.I.E.L.D. or Hydra. He was scared shitless. He thought that, Ward is either S.H.I.E.L.D. or Hydra because, he didn't know.
Also because they put a gun to his head.
There is that. The gun to the head kind of.
They could have waited till he was out in the. But it's just like, it's a little much. It was a little over the top.
Well, I mean, they had to use that just a little bit of crazy flair, since they're both psychotic.
They both are kind of psychotic. Well, one is just a brainwashed S.H.I.E.L.D. agent who's lost her brainwashing master.
She lost her way.
Mm-hmm.
And the other's a psychopath. So, yeah, that's a recipe for fun.
I loved his explanation there at the end. He's like, yeah, I kind of met my family. We buried things, and then everything's good now.
We buried things.
You buried something, all right.
Yeah. We still don't know exactly what happened.
No, we really don't.
Yeah,
and that's the scary part.
I mean, we just know what that report said, which was like the house burned down and they went missing or something.
Yeah, but then again, since his brother was a congressman, if he wanted his family to go missing, he would be able to do that.
Yeah. And
same with Ward, without raising suspicion.
Exactly. So those two are an item now.
Kind of cute.
She has a huge crush on him.
I was actually very surprised that he was very not into Sky. I was surprised.
I think he was, but I think it was almost freaky to him.
Well, because it's obviously not her.
Yeah, when I saw it, I was like, oh my god.
Well,
because it was Sky's voice. No, May's voice is Sky's face. It's like,
yeah, it was the crossover. He was both into May and Sky, and so here's this girl with long hair, shoulder length hair.
Weird.
Sky's face, May's voice, and it's like
May's voice, Sky's face, 33's body.
Yeah, it's like I don't understand this person.
The voice threw me off completely.
Oh yeah.
That would be like, some other woman I knew walking in with my wife's face and being like, "Hi, honey." Ah!
Exactly. I was like, okay, can this section of the show end? This is really creepy.
Mm-hmm.
It was so like, oh,
yeah,
no.
Please stop.
Please stop.
So they wind up in the end with Bochco tormented, his eyes taped open, staring at the happy hypnotizing machine.
Yeah, the
It really don't matter. If it complies or not.
Your compliance really won't matter.
Yeah. I don't care.
Well, at least I don't know if we ever knew Agent 33's real name, but we finally got it this episode.
Yeah, that's the first time they gave it.
Yes, that's true. Yeah. She was always Agent 33.
33.
Because when Coulson talked about her, when Whitehall talked about her, it was all 33.
33. Yep.
So I mean, she's always been a number.
I love that they're making Talbot out to be the comically inept bad guy at this point.
Oh my god! I was like, is he crazy? I was like, oh my god, he's fucking nuts.
He's not even a bad guy. He's just, whereas, before we thought that, maybe Talbot was the leader or whatever. Now it's just like, Talbot's just another military guy. He's not any more in the loop than we are.
He's a military guy, and he's an oddball.
When they first showed him, he was just rambling on to, like, his secretary. I'm like, dude, are you on something?
Are you hot?
Are you high?
Your wife's downstairs. She forgot her ID again. It's a little early for Taco Tuesday. Like,
I know.
Oh wait, was that a Lego movie joke?
Taco Tuesday?
It probably was.
Taco Tuesday's been a thing for a while.
No, I know.
It's a little early for Taco Tuesday, and then just the major dripping at her face like. Argh.
Oh, I know, and he did that. I'm like, really, dude? I'm like, he's like a little slow to catch on to things, and then he just like grabs her face and starts
like, sir.
And I mean,
oh my god, he's losing it.
Do you think Talbot could have been replaced by a life model decoy? Because I don't remember him being this inept.
No, I agree. He was never this inept.
I don't know.
Well, we never saw him on his time off. It was always, unofficial business.
Official business. And this is not really official business.
I mean,
he was just chilling in his office,
He's chilling in his office with, I guess, little to do. So, all right, that works.
Making his wife get down on the ground with tacos.
Oh my god!
Like you saw when he was on the video call with Coulson, he was back, official business, and he was back being serious. But that was more like, there's somebody running around with my wife's face. What do I do? All of a sudden, his wife appears, and he's like, get on the ground, get your face in the carpet.
She's like, I bought the chalupas you like.
I bought this, exact only information that she would know. And he's like,
I was laughing.
Oh crap!
Good job, Mike.
Laughing so hard. I was laughing. I mean, I've never laughed at Talbot, but that was
something.
It was most definitely something. So,
obviously, he doesn't know about the real S.H.I.E.L.D.
No, I was going to get to that. So, he called Coulson at the end of all this. Like, so it's pretty up. We were theorizing, does Talbot know about the real S.H.I.E.L.D.? That's why he's been so chill lately. Because he's got, people on the inside. But apparently no.
I think he's just been smoking a lot of weed lately, and he's really just calmed down.
But what state is he in? Because it could be legal.
Yeah.
That's another question, and we'll get to that later. New S.H.I.E.L.D. Seems to be led by a small council of people led by Admiral Adama.
Right.
And this is basically the rundown. They didn't like the way Fury ran S.H.I.E.L.D. with a bucket load of secrets. They don't like Coulson's current obsession with alien artifacts and technology. And they want transparency.
I don't fucking get it. I don't get it.
What transparency to whom? To whom do they owe this transparency? Is it their agents, the government, the people of the United States? Like, what's the they haven't really clarified that. So are they basically are they going to run S.H.I.E.L.D. and be like, this is what we're doing, everybody, people of America, time for your weekly S.H.I.E.L.D. update?
It seems more like it's to the government now, like before, where S.H.I.E.L.D. was over and above, kind of like UNIT in Doctor Who. Now it's more something like the DoD, where it's immediately answerable to Congress, and where like it's a public organization. Everybody knows what we're doing now.
Yeah.
Whereas kind of silly. Where you think it would be at least like the CIA or the NSA, where it's like some kind of secrets.
Yeah.
But I mean, that doesn't even feel like what it is, because as far as we know, they're still secret. As far as we know, nobody knows about this.
I don't know. It doesn't feel right. It just doesn't. It doesn't feel right.
It feels very Hydra 2.
Yeah, it really does. Like there's something.
To me, as a fan, not even as a theory or anything, it just feels like a really big letdown. It's like this is what the real S.H.I.E.L.D. is.
This is what they've been.
Five guys in an office room.
5 guys in an office room on an aircraft carrier.
Oh, there was a woman, and there was one guy who wanted to kill.
There was those coders there too, and whatever. But
anybody familiar with Navy ships would have known the second Hunter woke up that they were on an aircraft carrier due to the numbers and sections marked off on the walls. Mm-hmm. Because that's how they do that.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Smarty Pants. Well,
Sorry, I have an obsession.
I didn't know that.
I have an obsession and I watch a lot of television.
That's actually
entire episode. I wanted to punch that guy Calderon or whatever he wants. I wanted to punch him in the face.
Yeah.
That's actually really smart of them, though. Keep it away from land and international water. It's really kind of good for
Yeah.
security.
Yeah, keep it mobile, remote.
Yeah.
Because the old S.H.I.E.L.D. they had a lot of stationary bases. They had mobile. They had a helicarrier, which, as awesome as that is pretty impractical, as shown in the Avengers. A guy with exploding arrows took the goddamn thing out.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, I know. It's Hawkeye, but...
Well, it got taken out, too, in Doctor Who when there was a flame.
That's true.
Very true. So,
you think these people would know?
Okay, they got their hands on an aircraft carrier. The government's got to know something. Unless they bought it right, they saved it from the scrapyard.
They bought a used. They got the used aircraft carrier salesman. Talked them into this model.
They could have been ready to scrap it in an old, shipyard, and someone misplaced some paperwork and it disappeared.
I don't know. Even if someone in the government knows, it's still a secret from most of the government and the military.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
So even if there's like a couple people in the government that know about the real S.H.I.E.L.D., that's still not transparency. That does not equal transparency. So I don't know what they mean.
I don't know.
Hopefully,
I get the feeling that Bobby's a triple agent.
There's something more there. And this was a pretty good episode for Hunter character-wise because...
Yeah,
he just wants to take Bobby, go start over, no more secrets, no more lies, and just see what happens. And make a thing. And then there's Bobby, who we really don't know where her loyalties lie right now.
No,
she's new S.H.I.E.L.D, old S.H.I.E.L.D, no S.H.I.E.L.D.
Somewhere else?
Bro S.H.I.E.L.D?
Bro S.H.I.E.L.D.
The new S.H.I.E.L.D? we don't know. But I know. I get a feeling that there's something else going on.
But
yeah, it's...
With her. Mac, I can just see him. He's new S.H.I.E.L.D. Okay, this is how it should be. Her, there's something. I mean, it's not even her feelings towards Hunter that is getting in there, but there's something just not right. Something's a little off.
Mm-hmm.
Mac, the worst liar.
He's
the worst.
Especially lying to May. Yeah, that's not going to happen.
I love that. She's just like,
you believe
and
him?
At the end, like, do you believe him?
Not for a second.
Not for a second.
Not for a second.
I knew Coulson thought something was up because the way he was questioning Bobby last episode, and he knew something was up, and hello. You really think you're going to keep something from them?
And I've loved Coulson ever since they introduced him because he's got that, smile that, I'll kill you. Like what he said to Tony Stark. He said, I will tase you and watch you convulse on the floor and drool while I watch whatever show he said he was going to watch. Like Real Housewives or something like that.
Yeah.
He would.
Yeah. So Hunter wants nothing to do with new S.H.I.E.L.D.
And we also found out Hartley was part of new S.H.I.E.L.D.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my.
Oh my.
So this was an infiltration game from the beginning.
Well,
anyway, Hunter escapes on some kind of submersible craft. So here's a couple things. First off, what's Bobby going to do now? She says, they say he's going to get to land in 12 hours and he can contact whoever he wants. You have 12 hours to take out. Well, they basically say, go take care of it. Like, your mission is to go kill Coulson, basically.
That's not what they said.
No, that's not what they said, but you could have taken it that way. They kept it very vague.
Oh, no. I thought it meant go get the toolbox, get out.
Okay, maybe, yeah, they could have meant that. It just seemed like, go shut it down, take it out, be done with it.
Yeah.
We gotta do it now.
And she's like, I can do it in 6 hours. Okay, so question.
Yes.
It's going to take Hunter in a submersible craft, something we assume is fairly advanced, 12 hours to get back to shore.
I bet you it's in technology too.
Where is Coulson Shield's HQ that he can get Skye to the middle of the goddamn woods and back, and Bobby can get from the middle of the an aircraft carrier in the middle of the ocean and to the base, get the black box, and get it all done in less than 6 hours?
Well, if Coulson's base and the cabin are both in the U.S. or at least in North America, then by plane or however they got there, that makes sense that could happen so quickly. If the new S.H.I.E.L.D. is in the middle of the ocean, halfway around the world, maybe the submersible craft is not meant for a long travel. Maybe that's why it's going to take him 12 hours to reach shore. Yeah, probably. Or maybe, I don't know.
It just always seems like they have the the Quinjets I can understand being fast, but the bus not so much. Like, it's like they have the fastest planes in the world. Either that or their HQ is in a constantly teleporting base. And nobody's told them yet.
They have mages online.
Yeah, exactly.
Opening portals.
So that's going to go down. So let's move on to
Prize magic.
Skye is in a cabin in the woods now.
I want to be in the cabin in the woods.
I look like a nice cabin.
It looked like a nice cabin. And now we know what Coulson had Simmons work on, these armbands. Does anybody else have a really, really bad feeling about them?
Yeah, because there are side effects. I mean, Coulson didn't say what the side effects are, but they're clearly not good.
I got a frozen feeling from them.
Yeah, I did too.
Concealed or feel?
Yeah. They have side effects.
I was like, oh my god.
Fuck.
And the way Simmons went over them with, Simmons didn't go over them. It's like, oh, she'll go over them with you later. And the way she's been acting lately and all this other stuff, they're going to electroshock her. Why? I have the strange feeling that there's some kind of bomb in them. Like, where they could just hit a kill switch and blow Skye's arms off.
What?
I think it has.
I don't think so.
I think they might do something to take away her powers or totally. I don't know, make it so she can't use it or something. I don't know if there's something. I don't think there's a bomb in there. No, I don't think she wants to necessarily hurt Skye, but I don't think she like she says she's trying to make her better.
Yeah,
I'm trying to fix her.
Yeah, that argument was adorable and heartbreaking at the same time.
It was scary. It was not adorable.
Well, yeah, Fitz basically tells her, you're scared. Like, the scariest change so far is the scariest change so far is you.
Exactly. I love that Fitz told her off.
And then you saw Mac, like, you saw his face as he walked by after he was eavesdropping, and you could tell what was going through his head. Like, bitch got told, bitch didn't get told. Bitch got told. Like, he checked that box off right there.
Check that.
Yeah. No. Fitz really told her off.
One of the things I'm kind of wondering about those arm guards that she's got. At some point they're gonna need to bridge between Skye and Quake. Mm-hmm. And Quake has those arm guards on. Very much. So I'm wondering if it's an MCU version of that. It's something. It's a technological device that she can focus her superpowers through, kind of like Cyborg's face helmet.
Yeah, I actually just thought of that.
I don't know as much about Quake as I do other Marvel heroes, but I do know, that all the art, she's got like these forearm guards on almost.
Yeah, I just even went and looked it up, and it's like, it's just, arm guards.
Yeah.
Or maybe, Fitz did, or Simmons did put something in it to fix her, but for some reason when she used it, it broke him. Or we don't know what she did, if Simmons legitimately did these to help her or try to fix her. We don't know.
Right. This is going to be an interesting season coming up.
This episode, I kind of felt kind of bad for Fitz because he kind of felt like left out. He was like feeling shut out of everything.
Yeah, because
everything
blocked him.
Gemma blocked him. Everyone was blocking him.
Yeah.
He was getting cock blocked, but he didn't even know it. Exactly. It's like, poor guy. And then when he told her off, I'm like, yes.
Good man. He's getting more eloquent, so he is somewhat getting better. Which is good. So really, that's about it for this episode. A lot of stuff to think about, a lot of questions, which they keep leaving us with. Which is good, because they want, every good show, has you wanting to see next episode to answer all these goddamn questions, but...
They're building us up for that season finale, and then they're just going to leave us there.
Well, there's what, 5 episodes before Avengers?
4 or 5, I forget. And
then I think it comes on Tuesdays.
Isn't the next one supposed to be a little more towards the Avengers? Have something to do with them?
I don't think the next episode, but I know the coming ones are going to lead up into Avengers, and then, the next 2 will deal with the aftermath. Sort of like...
Yeah, because, we've already had mentions of Von Strucker, who's going to tie into Age of Ultron very heavily.
Yes.
Well, the next one is
with Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. So
I saw the little clip. The next episode.
We were talking about that.
Everything hits the fan.
So we'll talk about that now. Next episode, there was a promo for. Here's the official synopsis. The episode's called One Door Closes. I love these synopses. War comes to Coulson's doorstep in a way he never anticipated, as shocking revelations are brought to light, and Skye struggles to control her new abilities, but will soon make a decision that irrevocably changes her life.
That's a little different synopsis than every other one.
Not just copy paste that shiz.
No copy pasta. Anyway, if you saw the promo, it has Coulson's base surrounded by guys with guns. Bobby and Mac are breaking in. Bobby's trying to get Fury's toolbox out of Coulson's desk.
She got it.
Well, she gets it. She laser cuts it out.
And
then...
She ends up with May.
She ends up with May holding a gun on her, backflips through a window, and then May calls Skye and says, "Get out of there, they're coming for you." And she's seen running through the woods with helicopters flying overhead. I have a strange feeling she's going to finally figure out how to direct her powers at that point.
And she's going to take down the fence. How much you want to bet?
Yeah.
Or she's going to direct her powers up at the helicopters and earthquake them out of the sky.
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, this is about the same time last season that Winter Soldier came out and they revealed, hey, guess what? Most of S.H.I.E.L.D. is Hydra.
Yeah.
So now, same point in the season, more or less, give or take a couple episodes, it's like, guess what? There's another S.H.I.E.L.D.
Here's another S.H.I.E.L.D.
It's like, okay, going trend with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. seasons, about the 15th to 17th episode, something's going to happen that's going to fuck everything up.
So, every year.
Every year. We got
2
something to
so
look
far.
forward to.
We have the beginnings of a pattern. It's going to be interesting. And
I just want to go to the cabin. It seems so peaceful there.
I know.
It did seem like a nice cabin.
It's going to be
Too bad
interesting.
She can't go very far before the electric fences get her.
I bet you it's far enough. Like, you wouldn't want to go very far anyways.
Well, what's going to be interesting for them is their next shift is not going to be until like 2019 as far as storyline goes. So it's going to be really interesting for them for the next few seasons.
Yeah, the next few seasons are going to be quite entertaining. Well, we'll get to them when we get to them. Anyway.
Maybe they'll sneak one in there under our radar.
That's our show. Erika, where do they find you?
On pretty much everywhere online at Erika Rain 7.
It's not letting me do the thing. It's because that's in front of everything.
Julie, do the thing.
Do the thing. The thing.
There.
The thing.
Now I've rearranged all my buttons. Clio, where can they find you? She looks prepared.
Yeah. They can find me at Cliomoto on the socials and on Twitch at the Cliomoto.
Yeah, and follow her on Twitch because she only has like 19 followers.
Rachel.
They can find me at
I only just started.
down there at Samantha 17. And don't forget any lanyard. You don't have a lanyard on it.
No, I was doing this in the middle of the show. I didn't have time.
There, that's my lanyard. Right there.
There's your lanyard.
Posh paper.
The posh paper. Yeah.
Okay. You can find me on Twitter and Twitch at Philodrin. You can also find all of us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Google+, Gmail, and MySpace at S.H.I.E.L.D Podcast, all one word. Follow us at all of those places, mostly YouTube, for some more podcasts or some of your favorite TV shows. Thank you for watching, everybody, and have a lovely whatever time of the day it is.
It's still daylight out here.
You suck.
Totally suck.
72 degrees out.